Good morning. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Big Daddy. Hopefully I'm back. Yesterday, right as I was going to end my stream, my internet cut out and it was out all day. And hopefully they never sent me something saying it was back, but it's been pretty solid this morning. I need y'all to let me know if the background music's too loud. I'm trying something new today. I kind of jinxed myself yesterday. I said I wasn't gonna go mining, and then my internet went out, so I couldn't go mining. So today I'm gonna just probably get 100. And then maybe later on, oh, I hit the bird. Why have my pickaxe? They were talking about fishing. I changed to fishing, so I did a little fishing this morning. Everything seems to be fine with it still. Hope I can get this 100 coal knocked out pretty quick. He's being good to me right now. Hello, Lee.
Good morning.
Hello. What you doing? Mining coal?
Mining. Alright.
Are you selling it, or are you giving it to a foundry?
I got some friends who need coal, so...
Same. Well, how much you got so far?
Must be pushing 200 in my truck. Got about 100
Oh, wow.
in my pocket. So about
You've been
300
here a
so
while.
far. Well, the 200 was from another day. I tried to do like an hour of mining. That gets me roughly about 100.
Yeah, I try to get 100 too, and then I'll come back. But
Yeah.
alright, good luck to you.
You as well.
Alright. He mines here pretty regularly. There's been nothing saying that fishing at Roxwood is closed. I mean, we had the initial announcement, like, maybe a week into the city. But ever since then, I mean, I've seen people fishing up there and they're not getting in trouble. So, I mean, I don't know. It might be. I've heard people say they're gonna go fish up there. But I see them sitting around the lake still. So I'm not sure. But as for right now, officially, Redline, they've said no. Don't fish there. But I mean, I've seen people fishing there. I've seen people fishing behind the aquarium. I've seen people fishing by the dock. And they're all still here. I know now what I need to do. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to get 100 coal for now. I'm gonna try to get the 300 for Ralph I get. My skill tree's still messed up. I got a message the devs have to update it, which is fine. I got the mining speed, and that's pretty much all I need. I was watching Joey stream yesterday, and we were talking about me and him had a fight one time. So yesterday, I got the damage reduction, and I got the extra damage. So if he ever wants to fight again, I'm gonna have an edge on him. Hey Lexi, morning. I have the video of Joey. His whole stream that day was him. He dressed up as a boxer, and he went around and hung out at Legion and was boxing people. He was trying to get me to fight, I want to say Brenda, Hatchie's cop character, but she was on duty, So she was very hesitant, and in the end, Joey said, okay, I'll fight her. And it was my first knockout of Joey. And I have that clip, and I probably will put it out at some point. He probably won't like it, but... And then the second time, I don't know when it happened, but he said something dumb. And I said something dumb, and he got out the car, and I beat him up again. But with the new wrestling moves, I think it just comes down to, like, who gets lucky with their move first. But I like it. I like the fighting system now. I like that locals now pose a threat. Like, you can't just go beating up the locals anymore. If they see you punch one, a couple of them might come and attack you, and that's it. You're gonna get bodied. But yeah, so I'm here till the internet runs out, I guess. I just, like yesterday, and I feel bad too because Elite raided me, and I had, I think, close to 250 people, and then it just ended. What y'all didn't see though is someone, and I'm not gonna say who. I've already had a discussion. They completely metagamed. Like, if my stream would have went on for 10 more seconds, it's lucky it cut out when it did, because somebody sent me a text message telling me where to go look for sunflowers. And they wouldn't know that unless they were watching the stream. But, I think they were responding to an old yeet, or tweet, or a birdie, or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if they could say that they were doing that, and they weren't metagaming. But they just happened to send it to me while I was talking about sunflowers on the stream. But everywhere they said to go look, I've searched. Oh, we had an update yesterday. They did the changelog where they add and fix bugs, and they addressed that right now the farms are being worked on. So, hopefully in the next update, the farming system, the next update's going to be government. Like, giving the government full controls. So hopefully we can get the farm up and running. I got, all my wheat has been turned into flour. And I was talking with a few people yesterday, and the dessert cafe looks like the way to go. Not the full-blown restaurant. Everybody seemed to really like the idea of a dessert cafe. And I've been making a menu. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I need to find. I went through the buy list. Those things that I don't know where they are, but they could be in here. And I wrote down the ones I'm gonna need. Because, I mean, I technically could make, like, apple pie if I can find apples. But I think stuff like that, I think that's being what they're talking about. Because I think they fixed the gas stations first. And then they fixed the foundries. And now they're working on the farm. So restaurants will probably be opening soon. And then they're going to need the farm. I think he's working with the basic. It takes 15 seconds to mine a node if you don't have the upgrade. Or 20 seconds. If you have all the upgrades, it takes 5 seconds. I mean, if any of y'all seen Elites, then yeah, he's been... How long? I couldn't watch streams yesterday. My phone doesn't really... didn't find anything. My phone battery is not that good. Did Elite stream yesterday after his 24-hour? I wouldn't imagine. I think he said he's doing a 6-hour today. I'm almost halfway there. It's been pretty good this morning. Sometimes I'll be mining coal for like an hour and a half and have like 40. The day's been pretty good. Yeah, this does get a little boring pretty quickly. Ah, I kneel. I hope the music's not too loud. I try to keep it, I don't want my voice being drowned out by the music. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 700. I need less than 3 now. Because apparently the goal is 1,000. That's what everybody tells me is the goal. I'm just happy that y'all are here and find me entertaining. Thank you. Ah, I'm getting nothing but rocks now. Ooh. You like seeing those 3 ones. Yeah, no, I was out all day yesterday, so I don't know. I watched a little bit of Joey's because I knew he was only going to be doing it for like half an hour. I knew he was going to have a short stream. But after all the doctor's appointments, I come home and there's no internet. I was like, erg. Oh no, okay. That other guy must have left. I don't see him. I bought coal from him before. Back in the, like, right when he asked me to start doing this. That guy would be here every day. And I'd end up just buying his coal. And I know he's with the Lost now, I think. He's with Max Steg's foundry. I believe. Don't know that. But it's odd. You ask people, like, are you getting coal for someone? And they act like I'm asking them if they're selling heroin or drugs. Like, oh, I'm getting it for a friend. I mean, it's coal. You could just say I'm getting it for Max, I'm getting it for Hatchie and Dan, I'm getting it from Ralph. Everybody's so secretive. But I get it. Coal's a business. Coal is gonna be like fishing. Eventually they'll balance fishing to where they'll do it for fun and for extra money. But I've already seen Kendrick twice today. Once he was fishing, I asked him if the fishing were biting, because I always talk to the fishing. And the second one, he almost took me out selling the fish at the aquarium. He came in full speed, tried to hit an emergency brake U-turn, and almost hit my truck, and that would have killed me. But you know what? That's Kendrick. That's Kendrick. But eventually, good morning, Robert. Eventually, they'll balance the fishing out. And then coal. You'll see 10 people down here doing coal and getting paid $200 to $300 per coal. Oh, 4 rocks. I wish if you could get crafting experience by making glass, I'd just make glass because I could sell it for a lot. But it seems like you only get crafting experience when you make plates or the wires or the rings. So I'm gonna have to do that. But I'm probably sure there's no oil in the stores. And it's illegal for me to go steal oil. And there are cops on. I've already searched my hay bales once today. But I'm not trying to get a record. Alright. This is how I usually do it when I get the coal for Ralph. I'll get it 100. Then I'll go do other things, and then I'll come back later and get another 100. You know, as long as I put the 300 in, I think he's happy. And he is paying me. Yeah, I'm trying it, but Lexi, get the trash. Go do the trash job 2 or 3 times, and you get the plates and the wires out of the bags, and it saves 2 steps. I made an iron ingot, a smelted iron, then I made an iron ingot, then I made the plate. And it took 1 coal and 3 oil. No, 4 oil, because I needed oil to make the coal. So if you do the trash job, you skip 2 steps. And I would just need basically 10 oil to make 10 golden wires. Because I know Ralph's probably already maxed his crafting. He's probably already done with it. He's made 600-700 rings a day. But I think... Yeah, I couldn't do it yesterday, but I got 3 for making, My mind is gone, I'm sorry. I got 3 for making an iron plate. So to get 50, how many would I need? 47 divided by 3 is gonna be a number. I'm usually good at math, dude. That's what's sad. 30 is 10, 17, so it would be 16. I'm gonna need 16 oil. And if I get 16 oil, I can make 16 gold wires, and then, or 12 gold wires, because I only have 12 plates. But I think I have 6 iron plates. I can make another 4 wires. And I figure I'm gonna go blunt weapons. Because when you take one of these, see, you can't make blunt if you take blade. If I take this, I can't make firearms. So, I don't know, it's between blunt and bladed. I don't know, axe and hammer. That would be a bladed weapon. What's an axe? And I'm not gonna go ammunition, and I'm not gonna go explosive. I'm gonna go electronic. That way, I figure if I do that, I can make electronics and maybe sell them. Because ammo might be, but everybody's gonna be making ammo. I might do explosives, though. I don't know. I kinda, like Lexi, you'll understand, I just want to get into it and have the points. I don't really have a specific way I want to go yet. And if I don't like it, you know, you can always reset it. But yeah, this is my skill tree. It is completely messed up. Because I can't pick this one. I got 6 points. This cost 5, but they will not let me select it. The only thing I can take right now is agility and store thief 2. If I take this, it locks out the parkour, and I do want to do this because these make you run faster. All 4 of them. And then it also increases your swimming I I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone who's taking fist fighting or weapons. I've not met one person that says they're going to do that. Everybody's taking parkour. I'll tell you though, if someone makes a criminal character, and puts it all into guns, they might be the best shooter in the city, just by default. I think when we have access to guns, more people will start looking into the firearms. But right now, no one has guns. I think 2 people had cop guns, but I do believe they've already been arrested and those have been taken away from them. I could be wrong. Fox is on a mission to make a gun store to where we can all buy guns. So if he can do that, I might buy a gun, but I probably wouldn't carry it. All right, I'm at 87. I like Fox's idea of making the gun store. You know, it's something realistic. I can see it. But when people get to be able to start making guns, he's gonna have to go up on prices or go down on prices because people will start selling their illegal ones. So who's gonna get illegal guns first, Ralph or Kendrick? Because I know Kendrick's working toward his illegal weapons. He's made that abundantly clear. You know, Bucket should probably work on the weapons, because Maka's working on drugs, Ralph's working on the foundry. I don't know. I offered a few days ago to buy a basic bench. Not a blueprint, just, somebody who has the advanced. I'll buy the basic. But no one was really interested. Just to have it, just to see what can be made. I want to make some of the prison weapons. Just to see, like they have a pickaxe from the prison. I want to know if I can use it in mining. Yeah. Kendrick might already have weapons, he just doesn't have the materials to make them. Good morning, Kev. Kendrick's sweaty. Day 1, he was talking about where do I find guns. But that's why we love him. I saw Trey was in the city yesterday, too. One day I can't go get anything. I still need French to sign his plushie. I don't know how he's going to react to that, but I'm going to try to get him to sign it. And Lauren. I think Lauren will do it. I think Lauren will be like, oh. But French, I don't know. We all know how he acts toward women. Come on, I need 3 more. I found another way to make money on my farm. I can go mine emeralds. They sell for $22, and it's free. So if I spend an hour or 2 mining them, of course, nothing. But if I spend an hour or 2 mining them, get 100. It's not much, but, it's extra money. I'd probably use more in gas delivering them, though. It's true, Trey doesn't grind as much. I'll be honest, one of my favorite Kendrick videos is when French gave him the Batmobile but forgot that it was an armed vehicle, like it had weapons. And before he could take it away or take them off, Kendrick drove off. Oh, it was funny as can be. That was an interesting day in Redline, I'll tell you. Yeah, I know. Like, there's no gangs right now. They had a little gang that was like doing demon masks, but I haven't seen them. Like, I don't know if they just decided to go their separate ways. But right now, there are no gangs. Let me put this up. See, these, I want to make these. Just to have them. And I know this probably won't do anything at the foundry, but it's a pickaxe. Mr. Penguin, rawr. But, because I miss the mining laser. Oh my god, in 1.8, we had a mining laser. And you would get maybe 3 to 5 ore with it. It would make it so much quicker. Oh yeah, he'll sign it. It won't be a problem, but he might, like... It's who's presenting it to him. That's more the thing. Like if, let's see, let me pick a random person out of my head. Joey. If Joey went up to Frenchie and said, hey, sign this for me, stupid, he would do it. But, let's say... Oh, I'm not going to say who I was about to say because that would be interesting. For some reason, I cannot remember her name right now. Let's say Riley went up to him and was like, hey, sign my plushie. He might act a little different. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Yeah, well, they haven't... I don't think they've put the gang stuff in. I think there's a mini laser. Oh, I might have to ask. See, technically, I've asked Elite, or Maka. I've asked Maka what some things if he could craft those blueprints. And he said he would look. He never got back to me. So in conversation, I could be like, what else can you give me? And if he says the mining laser, I mean, I try it. Mini laser, mining laser, I'll try it. I'll tell him, hey. I'm surprised that Elite hasn't looked into that. I've made mention. Where am I going? I meant to be going to the foundry. Put that coal in. Okay. Yeah, I tried. I was gonna buy just the basic and then see what all could be made. And I know I can go into the sewer, but I don't know. I feel like somebody's gonna rob me down there, even if I don't have anything. There are, well, number one, I don't go into the city. You know, number two, unless Bucket started up the family again, I doubt there's a gang in Sandy Shore. I never understood why he didn't call his gang that, the family. That makes perfect sense for Bucket. Okay, looking at my gas. I don't know. I haven't checked. I'll check in a second. Let me get to the foundry and I'll look and see about the farm in Roxwood. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna... You know, I'm gonna pass on owning a second one because I don't have the money. If I could move, like, oh, I'll move these productions over there, then yes. But since I'd have to buy everything again, it just isn't worth it. And going in with someone is kind of against my interests already. Unless I get the restaurant, then I might go in with someone. If they're selling to other people. Nope, nobody's bought it. Is any other of the farms? I doubt it. Oh yes, oh look, this one's available now. Wow, he sold it. Can't believe he sold it. There's 2 gas stations available? Wow. So a lot of people... Is there a foundry available? I'll go buy that thing right now. Nope. This gas station, I never liked. I don't see it being a big, popular gas station. There's nothing out here. Not even truck jobs, I think, come out here. This one, I can kind of see. But I've never used this one yet. I've used this one once when I was searching here for underwater treasure. But yeah, it's just interesting that they have gas stations no one owns. Yep, farm. Farm. Oh, I thought it said just foundry. I was about to say, hold on. Bob's Premium Juice. What does that say? Pump and dump. Wow. Just wow. And that's Hatchie's gas station. That's Hatchie and Dan's. Oh, there's another gas station. So there's 3 gas stations available. What am I doing? I didn't deposit my coal yet. Yeah, I know. That's true. People don't go to certain gas stations, the only thing. I hope that's what it is. I hope it isn't that the city took it back. Because I think it's after a week, if you don't have a stock, they're going to take them from you. So you lose all the money. You lose every bit of money you put into it. I want to say it's a week. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so... Does he have diamonds ready? I might go pick those up for him. Let me turn on the coal machines, though. He has plenty of gold ore. He doesn't need gold. But he doesn't need... Do they need lithium, too? Lexi, I think I was saying this earlier to someone. I think everyone that's going fishing has missed the boat. It's not going to be as lucrative as it was. Like, I was making 100K in like 30 minutes. Now, I make like 20K in an hour. Still good, but it's not as good. So what should I get? Diamond? I know he has a lot of diamonds at his house, but I know they were looking for lithium. I might could get it all. Not gonna lie, I might can get it all. Let me lock my truck. I mean, I fish because I like fishing. I like how the fishing's set up. He's almost there, y'all. Almost at 2. I don't know what to get. Diamonds or lithium? Is he making his batteries still, or is he buying them? How much of this can I get? Okay, I can get 400 lithium, but diamonds weigh a lot more. So if I go to diamonds, I can only get like, why isn't it allowed? There we go. And now I have to go select this again. I can only get 133. Because that's how much they weigh. 133 weigh 400. So, if I can only do 133, then I'd have to make, 6 trips? With this, I'm only going to probably make 1 or 2 of each. No. If I can only take 133 and it's 400, you have to count for that in the weight of the stock. How's his machines looking? See, he has no money. I can't put money in. If I could put money in, I probably still wouldn't repair it because I don't have, I'm just helping him out. When my farm gets up, you'll see me doing this a lot less. Especially if I own a restaurant. Thank you, Magic Dragon. Yeah, diamonds I think would be safe, but I also think I need Maka's help as well with the crafting, and I know he needs lithium. And they can hold more lithium. I'll do one of each. I'll do a diamond and a lithium. Oh god, his truck's still messed up and out of gas, isn't it? Oh god. Oh wow, his truck. Oh no, I was about to say I thought it was really messed up. So look, I'm just gonna get the one run. Well, what do I got? I guess I could put $600 in the gas. He's gonna give me $5,000. Oh yeah, Magic Dragon. When I first started playing, when Arya first came into the city, for the first, I think, 3 months, she didn't own a car. She walked everywhere. So, and I hung around Grove Street. I better put my seatbelt on if I'm gonna go head on with a car, shouldn't I? But I hung around Grove Street because I was doing the trash job a lot. And I was searching dumpsters and things of that nature. She was just an oddball. Trying to find out how to, what the reaction would be. Hi, DJ Christopher. Because in all the time I've watched Redline for years, I've watched people from Prodigy, I've watched people from No Pixel, I've watched Redline. I've never seen a deaf character. I've never seen anyone attempt it. So I wanted to kind of see how people would react to it. And it went over very well. Like, I thought people might be offended, but no. It helps that I know someone who was very hard of hearing. She had a cochlear implant surgery, and they had to remove it. It didn't work. And then they put... I forgot the name of the device. I'm having trouble remembering things. But, they put another device, and it semi-worked. She could hear out of her left ear, but not her right. So I knew how deaf people would... I'm not playing someone who's deaf, not knowing how it is. And if you were to ever see, there are some slip-ups. Sometimes if people were talking in a car that had blacked out windows, I would still respond to them, even though technically I shouldn't have been able to. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be gremlin to him no matter what I do. Yeah. I'm actually surprised he didn't suggest that to me in 2.0. Just call yourself Gremlin. No last name. Just G-R-E, last name, M-I-L-N. Gremlin. Arya was originally supposed to look like, not look like, but have outfits from Alexa Bliss, the wrestler. And that's why her last name's Bliss, is because lore-wise, she's Alexa Bliss's cousin. So her cousin is in the WWE. And so now I can say, with the new fighting system, that her cousin trained her in wrestling. And it makes sense. I'm gonna have enough gas to get this done. Yeah, it could have been worse. The nickname he gave me, it could have been worse. In another city I lived in, somebody called me Snot Girl. Because there's a comic book with a girl with green hair, and that's, for some reason, she's very snotty. But he called me that once, and then one of my friends there pulled out the biggest gun, like bigger than a combat MG, and emptied a clip of like 500 rounds into him, and said, "Don't you ever call her that again." So it could have been way worse. Yeah, hey Nicotine. Oh, when she returned in last year's Rumble, that was my highlight. Hit that and Joe Andre. Those were my highlights of last year's Rumble. Because, no, I didn't expect her. I did not expect her to come back. I thought if anybody, it'd be Carmella. But I think Carmella's done. I don't think she's coming back. I say that, but I mean, Nikki Bella came back. I think, honestly, the only female wrestler we will never see again is Ronda Rousey. I think she kind of burnt her bridge with Triple H. I'm hoping Sasha Banks. I love Sasha Banks. And she just lost her championship in AEW, and she even said that they've been misusing her, so there might be. I mean, Naomi came back. We didn't think Naomi would come back. But right now, my favorite wrestler is probably Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. And I can't wait for them. They're gonna team up again. She's gonna betray the Judgment Day, or something's gonna happen, and she's gonna join with Rhea and Io. That's my prediction. Alright, so this was Lithium. Sometimes my truck is not here when I come back. I'm so glad it is. Alright, so that's one run of Lithium. And see, it's all ready. It was here, now it's here. So I think I can take a load of diamonds for him. Let me turn on the lithium machine. Really? Yeah, Rhonda, I don't think Rhonda's coming back. She burnt her bridge. Like, you know what, let me turn... I don't want to turn all the machines on, because it's going to eat up the coal so fast. Because right now, lithium, if I turn on gold and I turn on diamond, it's going to be 3 coal for every 1 piece. So, I think I'll leave lithium, and I might turn diamonds on when I get them back. Let me turn the farm back on. I think I'm not going to have enough gas to do more than one of these. And to think the only reason I started helping them was to get information. Like, because it's elite. You know, it's Maka, it's Bucket. They're going to know stuff. And then I ended up helping them. I ended up telling them where stuff was. But now I do it because it's something to do. Yeah, I can't go head on with too many cars. This truck... I'm going to have to tell him today, look, you need to repair and refuel your truck. It's getting bad. Okay, here's a question. Okay. Here's a question. And I hope... Take a second to answer this. Because I know most people will just instinctively go with someone. But your GOAT... Your greatest of all time wrestler. Who is it? And why? And I'll tell you who mine is. Because I know a lot of people are going to say John Cena. I know a lot of people are going to say John Cena. And I agree that what he's done for the business has been amazing. But my greatest of all time is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because I think without him, wrestling wouldn't be as big as it is. Without him doing what he did, the Attitude Era probably wouldn't have happened. Wrestling probably would just be like a show. But in my opinion, Stone Cold is the greatest of all time. Because even today, when his music hits, everybody gets excited. Undertaker, Kurt Angle is, Kurt Angle is probably the most underrated, greatest of all time. I will agree with that. Oh, Andre the Giant is my favorite wrestler. My father loved Andre the Giant. And, I just, his story, you go watch his biography, and it really is amazing all he overcame. The biggest match of his life, and he could barely stand up, but he did it. That's what he did for the business. But I will tell you, Undertaker, he's gonna be on a lot of people's lists. John Cena, Stone Cold, The Rock. Kurt Angle, though, he's not, and he's a damn good. To transition from the wrestling he was doing to the entertainment side, it's like he didn't even miss a beat. It's like he was like, okay, I did it this way. Now they want me to do it this way. Okay, and he just went and did it. And he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Kurt Angle does not get the credit he deserves. Yeah, Andre the Giant, yeah. Andre the Giant versus Big Show. Could you imagine? I mean, I'll be honest, my favorite WWE moment was when Brock Lesnar F5'd Big Show off the top rope and the ring exploded. That's probably my all-time favorite WWE moment. And to this day, I won't believe that it was planned. Because the referee, if he deserves an Oscar for that performance, if it was planned. I mean, John Cena carried the business for a while. And I get it. He did. He deserves his flowers. He deserves his accolades. For the 2005 to 2012, John Cena carried the WWE. He was the big draw. He was the big name. The Rock had started going off to do movies. Undertaker was still around, but he was doing stuff with Kane. And Stone Cold, his injuries just got to the best of him. So I get John Cena, but the greatest of all time, I don't see it. Oh, my favorite match in WWE? Mankind Undertaker Hell in the Cell. I could still watch that today. Chris Benoit, my friend's wife is related to the family. Like distant cousins. He was a good technical wrestler. He wrestled the best, I think, against Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit, those were very good matches. Cody Rhodes is the underdog. I think Cody Rhodes is that's why people like him. He's the underdog because he was Stardust. He was Goldust's little brother. He's wrestling royalty because his dad. But when his first run in the WWE, he was a mid-card. He was a joke character. And then he went to AEW and they promoted him as being their guy. And he just needed that little push. Brett and HTVK. Oof. Yep. Some people I know don't even talk about their matches. Okay, there we go. Let's go see what his stock's looking like now. You got a stock. You know what? I think that's good for now. I'll turn on the diamond machine. Yeah, it's got the best. So when he comes in, he should be happy. I watched wrestling. Magic Dragon, I watched wrestling. And I only stopped about, like, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Because just... I'm one of the people that I want to see the new people. I'm tired of the same old people swapping the belts around every other week. I want to see some of the newer people, especially the NXT people that come up. But it seems like all they're doing is just, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. They're just gonna exchange belts for a while. Like, let's see, my favorite male wrestler right now would probably be Solo or Damian Priest. Not Solo. I am very sorry. Jacob Fatu. I was thinking I love you, Solo. But Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest. And when Damian cashed in at his Money in the Bank, oh, I was down for that. Sting. Stinger Splash. Sting always had good matches with Diamond Dallas Page. They always had. Like, I don't know a bad Sting Diamond Dallas Page match. I've never seen one. Yeah, I mean, of course, wrestling is male ballerina. That's what I call it. It's male ballerina. But to say that, like, it's not fake though. I'll never say it's fake because, they get injured, they get hurt. They put their bodies through a lot. It's not fake what they're doing. If it was fake, then they'd go back into the back and would feel perfectly fine. Wouldn't be injured or anything. But it is a dance. And yes, some people, popularity decides. But, Val Venus, I never liked him. I still think what they did, that one storyline, everybody knows. Who knows? If you know, you know. But that one storyline with Val Venus, yeah, that was a little over the top. Wasn't as bad as the Mark Henry storyline. If you know, you know. The hand, that was just weird. Let's see if Eddie raised his prices. Nope, he still has it. I'm taking him for all I can. I don't care if I don't need gas. I'm still gonna get it while it's cheap. Yeah. They had a picture of somebody posted a picture of Vin Diesel shirtless on a yacht. And now Vin Diesel's gained weight, right? He's not the muscular guy he was, but he's older. And he posted a picture saying Vin Diesel shirtless on a yacht with a little laughing emoji. And the number one comment said, "And you're wearing a shirt and not on a yacht. Shut the F up." And I thought that was the best comeback to that. Oh, what to do. Knowing my luck, sunflowers are like right there. And they've been there this whole time. Yeah, they are yeah, that's why I said the Vin Diesel, because they're in better shape. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Eddie Guerrero. Like, I still don't get. I mean, I get for storyline reasons, but I still don't get why they expect us to believe that Dom is Ray's son. I mean, he looks just like Eddie Guerrero. I mean, it's almost uncanny how much he looks like Eddie Guerrero. Alright. Nothing's changed, but I'm coming to see if my machine is still working. I used to think I had to talk to this guy. So every time I'd run up to the farm, I'd come here and I'd see open dashboard. I thought he was like, and I'm like, oh, I can go here. Okay, so it's almost done. And flour, I wish flour, I thought flour would sell for more, but doesn't. So far, glass. Glass is king. A tablet sells for like 700. I mean, I know that Dominic is Eddie's son, but the way they play it off, like that he's still Ray's, it's just, I think it's funny. He even referred to himself as this generation's Eddie Guerrero, and I was like, yeah, I can see it. That's if you're ever in the city and you want to get on Opie's good side, talk about wrestling. He is Eddie's son. What are you talking about, Nick? you know, they have, if you watch, The Undertaker has a podcast. And they have an episode with Mark Henry. And Mark Henry talks about Owen Hart. That's great. That is great. That was one of the better episodes. What is his? I know Stone Cold's, I think, is called Broken Skull. And I'm trying to think of The Undertaker's pod. 6 Feet Under? I think it's 6 Feet Under. But they had one with Mark Henry, and he talks about Owen Hart, and it is just so funny. Because they talk about the pranks he used to pull. And how Mark Henry almost wanted to kill Vince McMahon. 6 Feet Under, yep. I'm not quite there yet. I'm going for the 3. I might stop at 3. But let's see, the dolphin was the thing I thought they would fix next. No, it's still 3. I think they upped the price of common fish, though. Yeah, see, these were like $3, $4, so they upped the price of them. How much is a skeleton? $21 for a skeleton? Really? Used to be $1. Okay, yeah, these are like... I remember catching... What is it? Well, for $1, but a chub. Where's a chub? Well, I don't know. But... Right here, chub. I remember catching these and it being $2. Oh yeah, he broke The Undertaker? Yeah. I almost killed Shawn Michaels and the entire clique, and then The Undertaker starts laughing? Yeah. That was a great interview. Oh, really? See, I think they should do... Like, this makes no sense to me. The golden trout sells for $9.60. The lake sturgeon sells for $3.80. But this weighs 16. This weighs 0.04. The prices should be reversed. And then in the swamp, the illegal fish, which is a level 3, sells for a lot more than a level 4. But I'm not saying nothing. Oh, yeah, he probably was. But the way he talks about Owen Hart, you could just tell that man had respect. Owen Hart had mad respect from everyone. maybe, and my favorite part of that interview was when he said that how Brett and him used to fight. He's like, I was always better than you. You used to travel to the Philippines a lot. You went out with one of his wife's sisters, but never knew at the time she was married to Vin Diesel. Damn it, I can't remember. One of my friends went out with a girl who I think was Brett Favre's cousin, but didn't know it. Like, their last names were the same. And then after they broke up, they did the Ancestry.com and found out that she was related to him. Okay. So here's the question. What do I do now? I've done my farming. I've done my mining for right now. Let's go see if they got... I doubt they'll have oil, but no harm in looking. I'm a day behind everybody because I wasn't here yesterday. But yeah, the 6 Feet Under podcasts, the Hornswoggle one was good too. I recommend watching those if you like wrestling. I usually would put them on in the background when I was playing Redline. And I'd listen to them that way. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting distracted. Squirrel. Nope. No oil, no power stone. I'm thinking about buying the refinery stuff here and putting it on my farm somewhere. The only wrestler I ever met in real life was Taz. He was in my city at a mall doing some event, and I didn't even know he was there for the event. I just happened to be in the mall that day. And he's a nice guy. I gotta get my ice cream. I forgot. Talking about UFC or Mick. The other mall can't get stock, I thought. I thought their stock was frozen. Yeah. I mean, but she's selling a character in WWE. You know, nobody knew Mark Calloway. We all knew The Undertaker. Oh, TKO. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm having confusion this morning. My mind is, not working right. Maybe the internet wasn't the only thing that went out yesterday. Maybe my brain went out for a little while. Oh. You know, Alberto, that's one of the things in wrestling. People say that Ric Flair is not a nice guy in real life. They say Charlotte Flair. Like, if you meet her, like, outside just normally, they say she's very rude to people. I don't know that for a fact. That's just, reputations online. And, of course, everything you read online isn't true. Matt was a better host than yeah, 100%. I haven't watched TKO in so long. I haven't watched, what's the other one? They had two at the time, TKO, and there was another wrestling that was going against it. I haven't watched those. I haven't watched NXT in a while either. Yeah, Bray Wyatt. He was ahead of his time. Like, he was another Mick Foley, let me put it that way. He could make 5 different characters and play all of them and we'd eat it up. AEW, that's it. Yeah, I never really got into AEW that much. But yeah, Bray Wyatt, that was a man who could literally do 5 different people and we would eat it up, just like Mick Foley did. Mick Foley had, Mankind, Dude Love, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and we loved every one of them. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, he could have done Uncle Howdy, he could have done all of it. Yeah. I haven't seen the Wyatt sick lately, though. They're not really doing anything with them. Alright, I'm on the hunt for sunflowers over here in Grapeseed. On this side of the map, I don't think I've done much exploring over here yet. This is where we used to get lithium. For the, right there in that, no. Is it that little valley? It was somewhere over here. But back in the day, in 1.8, we'd come here to get lithium for the drugs. Yeah. Well, isn't he injured, though? Isn't Bo injured? Yeah. Lily and Alexa. Yeah. I wonder whose idea it was for the fun house. Isn't that what Bray Wyatt... What was it? I can't remember. For the playhouse? No, what's the playhouse? I know that... I know that Bray Wyatt had a lot of creative control. Like, over his characters. Right here, this is where we got lithium. This little lithium was in those rocks. You know what? I'm interested. I doubt there'll be anything here, but that'd be funny if it said mine. No, there's nothing here. That was a good way to make money in 1.8. Just come out here and farm lithium for a few hours. Yeah, that's another reason John Cena gets recognized. He did a lot of backstage work with talent. Like, he trained and helped them develop characters. They all... Being the GOAT isn't just you had the best wrestling matches. It's what the other wrestlers also think of you. And, like, most of them. There's, like, maybe 2 or 3 that have come out saying they really didn't like him. But most of them say that he helps them. WWE Addams Family? No, I think Wednesday would take them all, except maybe Morticia. Yeah, John Cena is, yeah. He does a lot with the Make-A-Wish. Not like the Make-A-Wish I said the other day. If you know, you know. Vince hasn't come back, though. I think he's involved in, but he's not. I don't think he's involved in WWE. Is he? Firefly Funhouse. That's what it was called. I've never seen anything saying. I know he's involved in the contracts with UFC. But is he back? Yeah. So. Oh, he is back. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was still Triple H and Stephanie running the company. I didn't think he was back. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched wrestling in probably about 5-6 months. I get the highlights though. He's got a point there. As long as Bruce Pritchard's there, he has a point. Vince has a say. He has a point. I'll give him that. He's never gonna get bad. Okay, I know he started his own entertainment company, but you never know. He could have put him under the umbrella. Like, I'm not sure, but... Yeah, there's a couple of people that if they're still at WWE, then they'll still listen to him, but... Yeah, I think just Triple H is running the company with Stephanie McMahon, which... I think it got better under Triple H. I think talent that normally wouldn't have been able to be shown, like, showcased, he gave him more of an opportunity. Because Vince did start going back to his... but did he come back? Did Brock come back? I mean, I know we saw him, but has he actually wrestled a match? Yeah. Magic Dragon, you're 100% correct. People are acting... What I don't like about it is we were all supposedly gone for a year. Okay? That was the whole thing. The start of 2.0 was we were all gone for a year. But then you had everybody acting like they had just seen the guy yesterday in the city. Everybody came back and was just, oh, hey, I see you again. Not like, hey, it's been so long. Some people did. Like I did. Every time I met someone new, I'd be like, it feels like a year since I've seen you. But then you had other people come in and they're just acting like, it's just Tuesday. And they saw the guy yesterday at Legion. But everybody does it their own way. Everybody plays this their own way. I choose to immerse myself in a role. Gunter ain't retiring for a while. He's gonna carry the WWE for a few years. When John Cena is finally, when he finally is gone, he retired, didn't he? I think John Cena did retire, but Gunter's gonna carry the company. It's gonna happen. He's like every wrestler you talk to, their favorite wrestler right now is Gunter. Yep. DX. We got 2 words for you. Oh, he did retire? Okay. It's been a while. I was there when he announced it. Like, I was watching. I wasn't there. I was watching when he announced his retirement, but it was kind of one of those things like, is he really? Is he really? Or is it like the last month he's going to be like, I'm not done yet? And then come back for another year. New World Order. I didn't like the intro music, but... And I'll admit, I was never a fan of Hulk Hogan, but the reason is because when I was growing up, I loved Andre the Giant, and he was Andre's bad guy. Like, Hulk Hogan versus Andre was all. So I didn't like Hulk Hogan for the longest time because I was an Andre the Giant fan. Okay. I know he planned on retiring Yes. No. I'll give The Undertaker. He's definitely in the top 3 elite, welcome elite. I definitely will give credit to The Undertaker, but Stone Cold Steve Austin, in my opinion. Okay, there was something I wanted to search here the other day, and I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah, I remember now. But my top 3 would probably be... Stone Cold would be number 1. Number 2 would be an interesting choice. I'd have to think about it. Like maybe some people, but Undertaker definitely would be up there. Okay. Alright. I haven't been around this area. And like I said, I'm just searching. Like if I told y'all my number 2, it's controversial, and I know what happened, but I might honestly have to go Brock Lesnar. When he knew how to wrestle, not first year Brock. I'm talking like 2016 to 2018 Brock Lesnar. He was entertaining. Like I said, my favorite moment in WWE is when him and Big Show broke the ring. That was just, that was like, I was so amazed. All right, let's see. Was that hardware store always there? I thought the hardware store was over there. That looks like a pill farm now. It's been so long since I've seen vanilla GTA that I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, The Undertaker, he's definitely entertaining. Had the greatest matches. When he's on his podcast talking to Kane and they're talking about the Inferno match, where like 30 minutes before the match, they're telling Kane, hey, yeah, you're going to be fine. Just don't breathe any of the fire. And, if you start feeling your arm tingle, let us know and we'll come out there and put you out. That's got to be some of the most nerve-wracking working conditions. But yeah, I definitely, if you like wrestling, go watch 6 Feet Under. It's entertaining. Especially the Mark Henry, the Hornswoggle, and the Kane one. Those 3 are really good. Everybody's explored this tunnel to death by now. Hey, that man did a 24-hour yesterday. I'm surprised he's awake. The man deserves all the credit. If he wants to stream, he can stream when he wants to. Oh yeah, Kid Rock's anthem comes on and he comes out on the motorcycle. Yeah, Chris Van Patten did bring something to the show. I like Michelle McCool though. I was a big fan of Lay Cool. Big fan. Hey, you know what? Honestly, he could take them smoke breaks and naps and, he could do it. It's 24 hours. Like I told, Joey asked, did Elite do his 24-hour stream? And I told him, yes, he did. And I said, and he didn't do 23.5-hour intro and then played for 30 minutes. That was my joke. See the thing? I couldn't stay up. I'll be honest. There's no way I could stay up for 24 hours. But yeah, you gotta imagine though, if you're gonna play for 24 hours, you never know what is gonna come up. Something could have come up that needed his attention. So I don't blame him. The man is entertaining. He gives us entertainment. And he should get accolades for that. He should get all the credit in the world. There's Redline streamers who have, like me, I have 700 subscribers and I'm appreciative for every one of them. And I don't think I'm that interesting. I think what I'm doing is just basically what everyone else is doing. And then you have people like, Elite, Lolly, Alana. They're like doing these off-the-wall crazy things that are just so entertaining. And, it's just we all bring something to the table. And, everyone who does it, they deserve, I think all of us deserve, everyone plays their own way, and we deserve all the credit we can get. Because at the end of the day, some people are here to entertain. Some people are here to play the game. Some people are here to do both. But I never, 24-hour, I'm sorry. Y'all would hear 4 hours of gameplay and then maybe 10 hours of snoring. Then another probably 10 hours of cleaning. The best woman wrestler was China. R.I.P. If China was around today, say we had China today, I agree 100%. She would be, she was 20 years before her time. They didn't know what to do with her. Like, they really didn't know what to do with China. They were like, well, let's just put her up against a bunch of men and see what happens. Nowadays, wow. It's about interaction, Lexi. That's what I say. It's about the interactions. That's what makes Redline special. I could go play Call of Duty and have people yell at me. I could go play Grand Theft Auto and have them grief and troll. But here, we actually talk to people. We actually have conversations and interactions. And that's what it's about. That's why I love Redline. It's not the same old other online game. Let's see what I got around my farm. We can do that. He's done 27. He said he was doing 30, and I understand why. Who was it that tried the 48 hours? Was that Kendrick? Tried doing a 48-hour stream? I think it was Kendrick tried. And I think he made it to like 36 hours and then had to give up. Yeah, the WWE did have a play in it. I will admit that. That's, what happened to her, what she had to do later on in life. Her extra career. Kendrick tried a 100-hour stream. No way. There's no way he could last. He'd have to take naps. He puked on her headphone. There's no way. Like 100 hours straight. I don't know, could your body even take that? Like, just the sitting down in a chair for that long would be very harmful to your body. Yes, she did do that when she left WWE, and that's what I'm talking about. But, back then, you're right. Back then, the retirement policy was thank you for what you did. Here's a little bit of money on your way out. Have a nice life. That would used to be the old WWE retirement policy. We were talking about Bray Wyatt for a good 10 minutes earlier, James. I say Bray Wyatt's he was the new Mick Foley because he could create characters and we'd love him, and he could switch between them, and it wouldn't matter. He was just a good all around in-ring performer and a good person on the mic. Yeah, it's true, if you got your money. Because a lot of times they would be like, well, you breached contract here, we don't have to pay you. But now it's better. Thankfully, it shouldn't have taken that long. Honestly. You dropped some of this stuff. See, the raw mail, I've gotten all the blueprints out of it. I know what they are. I kept the ones I want to make. And the other ones, I just like, if somebody helps me with something, I'll give them away. But, it's a blueprint. People are still clamoring for blueprints. I was about to say, where'd my car go? But I parked by the trash. I don't know if you're still in here, Elite, but I did a couple of runs and turned some machines on for you. You can see when you get in game. Yep, 100%. 100%, Jamson. They'd screw you coming in on your contract. They'd screw you when you renewed it, and then they would just completely ignore it when they let you go. But I mean, you hear talk of Undertaker wrestling WWE matches, making like $50 or $60 a night, and having to drive hundreds of miles to get to the places. Back before it was the big TV powerhouse, when it was just local wrestling, they would wrestle for $50. You know, and now look at what some of these wrestlers are being paid. Vince McMahon Jr., you can say what you want about him, but his father, Senior, really did revolutionize wrestling. Actually, you're correct, Magic. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. Elite's not scamming if other people agree to it. I agreed to mine him coal for what he asked, what he said he would pay me. I agreed to it. It's not a scam. So, I'm not going to say, now he definitely, I gave him a free mining guide and he's selling it, so yeah, that definitely, but if people agree to do it, then, you know, hey. Yeah, my mining book, by the way, I need to find Hatchie and Elite to give them the updated version today. Because I found like 3 new nodes. I went and explored Antarctica and found there, and I know they called me, French and all them went up there and they called me. And I'm like, yeah, it's at Tay-Tay's Peak. You get more, and here's the funny part, the lithium they were farming, you're guaranteed to get more in the mine than you up in Antarctica. I've been to Antarctica like 5 times since I found it, trying to see if I got a better odds of diamonds up there. And I did it with lithium, and I did it with sulfur. You get worse odds in Antarctica. They get all those. Especially the diamonds. The diamonds are like 1 diamond every 3 rocks. Yeah. Well, the walk around the map challenge was issued and he accepted it, you know. But, like, having, you know, sitting down for 100 hours and not sleeping, that's gonna be a lot of damage on your body. Is there a bag on the porch? Not yet. Not yet, people. He put, for those of you who don't watch Joey, he's been having someone leaving poop on his doorstep. And yesterday, he left 2 pieces of poop inside City Hall as Harry raised the train prices. So I'm waiting for Harry to retaliate. I need to talk to Harry. But yeah. Even if he lied to you and told you you only work you agree, he's still a liar or a con. Yeah, but to be honest, I had nothing else to do. Like when he asked me if I could mine coal for him, it's because I had nothing else to do. I was like, yeah, sure. Because I can't farm. For people who aren't here, in 1.8, Arya originally lived in Sandy Shores. And Maka blew up the power plant, and that's the reason she's deaf. But her mother died in the blast, and her mother's grave is now right here. So, if you're ever in the city and you see me sitting here, I'm visiting. But it's not one of the graves that can be robbed. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, do that, because that'll prevent, I don't want to prevent people from doing it if they want to do it. But, Yeah, so a couple of times, Bucket has come into that graveyard when I'm sitting there, and he's always, oh, hey, I'm groundskeeper Willie. I'm almost out of fuel. Your fuel is almost out. I just read your message after I left. But he'll come in and say he's groundskeeper Willie. And the first time he did it, he even tried to put on the accent, the Irish, the Scottish accent that groundskeeper Willie has. And he was just there robbing the graves. And I was hoping the police would show up, because that would have been funny, because I'm sitting there. I don't have a shovel. I don't have stolen items. But you know they're going to think I did it. You know they're going to be like, she did it. She's sitting right here. No metagaming. No metagaming, but he has not changed his gas prices in like 3 or 4 days. So the cheapest gas in the city is right here now. And Canadian Gamers owns this station. What do you mean pump not found? This happens sometimes. See, it's only $5.50. Oh, of course, I love explaining farming. It might be the main reason I came back to 2.0 was to see the farming, because I love the farming sims for a lot of times. But one of your friends got trained by HBK. Can he do sweet chin music? But farming is kind of like if you've seen the Foundry. It's just a door that I run up to, and there's a dashboard I can interact with. Like, I don't actually plant farms. I don't take care of animals. I don't, none of that. But because we focus on RP and interactions, I found a way to interact with the farm that no one else is doing. Yeah, true. Well, he told me when Eddie used to own the farm that Rodney owns. Eddie used to own this farm right here. And we got to talking, and he wants to charge $1 more than he pays. That's all he wanted. So I'm his number one customer. I feel everything there. But I'll show you what I'm talking about with the interacting with the farm. No vehicle. I wish I had like tractors. You can usually there's a tractor in that field over there. Yeah, see it working? That'd be cool. Now, here's the thing about farming though. It's being worked on right now. That was the message they sent us yesterday. So they might be adding this stuff in. They might have just not, it's not all in. So I don't know what's going to happen. So this door right here is what I interact with. But my farm is this square. This is what I consider my farm, is this square and everything in it. So I have a vineyard, which I'm hoping one day I can get fruits from. I have this cow pasture and the pig pen. Now, I can't actually do anything with the cows or the pigs, but this right here, you can rob. And so I've made it now that I can RP with people that I own all this, and that I'm robbing the hay bales to get hay. And I'm feeding my farm animal. I can search the trash bins, but so now, literally, the cops could have told me that no, your farm is this building. That is your farm. That's the only place you can go. But they don't. They've allowed me to take this whole block and use my farm. And the farm works just like the Foundry. I have stock. I have production lines. I have, machines I buy to process food. I got farms that I can buy from. Delivery vehicles. It works just like the Foundry, but it works as food instead of metal. So, the first week, they had an officer, and I'm not going to say his name, I know his name. He was playing that, 100% balls deep cop. He was by the book. If you broke the law, you were going to jail for the maximum he could send you for. And so, I was on my farm, and he caught me robbing these. He arrested me, and then he took me to jail, and I spent 58 months in jail, which is an hour in real life. It was less because I did the jobs to get out. But I went and I talked to people, Fox and Harry, and they were like, but you own that farm. And I was like, yes, I do. So now they're allowing me to, basically, this is my farm. So I appreciate HTK for that. I appreciate, because he could have told me, no, this building is your farm. You can only interact with it. But they're allowing me whenever I go to steal the hay, which now I technically own these hay bales. That's what they say. Oh, my cow came home. Nope, you stay here. Nope, no. You stay here. But when I rob these hay bales, I'll call the police. Because I don't want them coming up here, because it is a drive. Sometimes I won't, though. Sometimes I'll just rob them and let them come up here. Because it's more fun that way. But you don't get anything out of the hay bales that's like giant moneymaker. You might get some mushrooms, and I found a place to pick them up in the city. Why is that one tree over there? There's one pink tree. But what do I do with, where do you get stuff to make flour? Okay. To make flour, you need the flour mill. And you need wheat powder. To get wheat powder, you need the grain mill. To get the wheat powder, you need a wheat plant. And for that, I had to lease a wheat farm. So, in my stock, it would be wheat, then wheat powder, and the wheat powder gets turned into flour. And that's basically how you make things. That's why the sunflowers, you hear me talking about sunflowers? Because I need it for this machine. And I want this machine. Because it can involve a lot of RP. Plus, it'll be in recipes I use. Because it makes food oil. Alright, bye-bye, country boy. I'm going to tip for a little bit. Alright? Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. But I had the kebab machine. And I had the bottle machine. Because I thought, bottle machine. And then water pump station. I can make water bottles. But I can't. I still have the water station. But I sold the bottle machine. See, I got 4,800 water I can get. But I can't make bottled water with it. Yet. There is active involvement if, when Elite does the foundry, when we go pick up stuff. Like, if I wanted sugar, I have to transfer the stock. And I have to go pick it up. And then bring it back to the farm. You can say it's a window to item generator, yes. But, see, the thing is, though, I've made this part of my RP, though. This is my farm. And so, I can interact with things on my farm now. I can search this vehicle. I can rob the hay bales. You find ways to interact with things. You find ways to do other things like the foundry. Elite can't make rings at the foundry. But he uses the foundry to make the rings. So, in a sense, he's interacting with other things. He has to interact with Harry to get the batteries, to get the oil. And that's what I'm trying to do, is find different ways to interact with people using my farm. Yeah, we have to, every business has to pick up and deliver. I gotta go see that tree. It's bugging me. Like, one tree is different, and I don't know if I've never noticed it or if it's new. But French likes to do that. French likes to put one thing out of the ordinary, and then that's the thing you can do stuff with. Seatbelt save live. Well, right now, the farms are kind of in a weird position because we can't do anything with them at the moment. But eventually, we're going to be the ones producing food for the restaurants. So they're gonna have to interact with us a lot. Okay, there's 2 trees, but that is weird that there's just 2 pink trees out here. Plus, I might need an item that I don't have. There might be something. Yeah, well, I can sell things at my farm. And there's 2 different ways to sell things at your farm. Like, see this right here, Rodney, the lawyer? His farm is this area, but not this area. Because the area he has is fenced in. But I don't think anybody would mind if he actually came back here, all this land, and claimed that it was part of his farm. I don't think anyone would mind at all. I could probably claim, I could probably claim all of this from this road, everything on the right, O'Neill's land. I could probably claim all this as my own, and no one would say anything. But I don't need that land. But it's, yeah, like, we didn't understand when we all bought the farm. A lot of us were like, oh, well, Burger Shot's open. And Burger Shot's selling, you know, kebab meat. Okay. So I went and I made 660 kebab meat. The problem is, 1 kebab meat makes 10 kebabs. And while it's in the farm, it doesn't spoil. There's no spoil timer. But the second I take it out, it starts to spoil. So if he bought 660 kebabs, even at $7, he's gonna lose over 600 of them. So that's why Seth never wanted to buy from the farm. Because Seth's not the owner of Burger Shot. He's just running it till everything gets set up. And now that I understand that, what I'll do is I'll probably find when Burger Shot opens or somebody who wants to use kebab. Yep, 100%, Nick. But I'll find a restaurant that's making kebabs. And I might offer it to another farm. You know, I'll sell you my kebabs for this amount. You go sell them to that restaurant for whatever you want to sell them for. Not because I'm trying to undercut my business. Not because I'm trying to promote theirs. My plan is to open my own restaurant. And I'm just going to use items from my farm. And I will not be selling to other restaurants. My farm will be used for my restaurant. So if I have items that other restaurants can use, I'll sell them to the farms. And then let the farms manage with the restaurants. If they'll allow me. If they'll allow me. They might tell me, hey, look, you got to sell to other restaurants. Okay. I can do that too. The cooling unit, that'd be something I think would be needed. Like a actual refrigerator that extends the life of it. That's something I can see being used. Like a deep freeze. That's something I can see. But I talked yesterday, before I abruptly lost my internet for the day. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's that guy. He's from the Lost. But yesterday, before my internet abruptly ended my stream because I lost my internet all day, we were talking about a dessert cafe or a eatery. And everyone was very positive on the dessert cafe. So I might go that route. But I want to know if I'm able to put it right here. Because there's a whole full-fledged restaurant in the back. And I would love to have this and run a little restaurant out of the hospital. Because I've not heard anyone talk about that at all. I know the people who want the restaurants. A lot of them want this one, Rex's Diner. A lot of them want that one. I know a couple who want this one if it doesn't cause the crashing. And I know about 2 or 3 that want this one. But I've also found 6 other restaurant locations in the city that are not It don't have an icon. There's the hospital one. There's 2, 3 in Roxwood. And then there's this right here. But I already know someone who wants this restaurant. And I would rather he came to me first before I even thought about it. So let him have his try. You know? I want to promote interactions. I want to, I don't want to monopolize something. But I don't know if I can own my goal is maybe later to own a foundry. And I don't know if I can do that. I own a farm. I might not be able to own a foundry. Aria? Yeah. Arira? Yeah. Whereas our friend Elite likes it. Aria? Area? Yeah, area. R-E-A-R-E-A. Area. I have no problem with that. I think it's funny. But I don't know. No, farming makes me 0 money at the moment. And I've spent $1.5 million into it. But I like the idea of it. When the trailer hit, when the 2.0 trailer released, and then we had a community meeting where all the people in Redline came together and Havoc was talking about it, when he explained farming, that got me the most excited. I just liked the idea. So I was like, you know what? I want to do that. And right now, they're working on it. Because what you're seeing is not the finished product. There's still a lot to be released in 2.0. And I'm waiting. You know, at first, oh, believe me, the first week of owning my farm, I must have sent in 8 or 9 dev tickets, asking them, why this, why that? Now, I'm just going to wait. I can be patient. I thought that truck might pick up a little speed. But I'll show y'all Rex's. The purple diner is what I call this one. Not the purple dino. I call it the purple diner. But see, Rex's comes with a fuel station as well. And a garage. That's a good thing. And it's a city fuel station. So it's like regular city prices. But see, this is Rex. And I like the look of it, but it does not say dessert cafe. It says, to me, it says like 80s diner. With the records on the wall and the paintings and the jukebox. 60s through 80s diner. But yeah, this does not say to me. Oh, these are bathrooms, aren't they? Yeah. It doesn't say to me dessert cafe. I don't think I've been in the kitchen here. Office. 50s. Yeah, I can get 50s as well out of it. It's a small kitchen though. These are fresh station. Hold on. Search recipes. There's no recipes here. Well, see, I don't know if we're supposed to be able to access that. That's why I was looking. See. Like this, yes, you have freezer. If you put things in the freezer, they last longer, but some things shouldn't be able to be put in freezer. Like bananas. If you put bananas in a freezer, it's going to make them spoil faster. Because they're not meant to be cold. And yes, there are bananas. Somewhere in this server, there will be bananas. I've seen them on the buy list. And I want them because for the dessert cafe, I can make a banana split. I can make banana pudding. Yeah, all kind of things with it. But now, see, the places in Roxwood are the places that were there in 1.8. Like the Punk Noodles. There's 2 of those. There's another, there's a hot dog place. There's a donut shop. those were all in 1.8, but technically, they could be used as restaurants. I'm just afraid that they don't want to add, like in 1.8, we all saw there was only 3 restaurants. Tumbleweeds, Up and Atom, and, Highland Grill? No, it wasn't called Highland Grill. This place, where the grill was. I can never remember the name. It had so many owners. And, there was only 3, so I'm kind of, like, wondering if they're only gonna have 3 again. Because if they do, then Echo can't have her coffee shop, because there's not a coffee shop. I know they were talking about food trucks, which would be interesting, that if you could just have a food truck with, like, no physical location. Woodland Grill, that's it. If you could have a food truck with no physical location, where your business is your food truck, and you can only serve maybe, like, 3 or 4 things, that's it. You know, because you'd have limited space in a food truck. Yeah, they raised the price of the ticket. Train tickets. Yeah, well, you see when I mostly stream, I'm on pretty much all day. But when I have to go to work, I can't, like, be 100% here, and there might be some times where I'm gone for half an hour. But I would try to be open in the mornings, like right now. That's when I would try to be open. Because there's not many people. I've never open this right now. Like, I'll take y'all around. Oh, I can answer you. He had a question weeks ago about the delivery vans in this dealership. It's 120 is the weight. For anyone who saw that, he's been mulling buying it. It's 120. That's how much weight it holds. Let's see. I don't even know if these shops are still here. I hadn't looked, but I know they were 1.8. There was it here or was it over here? Oh, right here. Yep. This was in 1.8. Got a kitchen area. But technically, you can do hot dogs. Maybe like hot dogs, nachos, like ballpark food. A little, you know, like snack restaurant. Not really like a sit down. Just a to-go takeaway. Yeah, I always lock my car when I'm alone, and I never lock it when I'm around people. And let's see if it's still here. The local police hangout. Oh, they have a driveway now. This was not here in 1.8. I can already see it. This was here in 1.8. The donut shop. Or as I call it, the police hangout. It's got you. I don't know if I would trust donuts coming off of this machine. It just looks dirty to me. Okay, it's got a freezer. Here. Alright. I don't think this is a freezer. I think this is more of a storeroom. Oh, it's got a back exit. Okay. But yeah, the donut shop, that could be the dessert cafe right there. If they'd allow it. Huh. The name of the place is Sweet Holes. Yeah, Mac wants to open a Mexican restaurant, which, to be honest, with just the ingredients I have on my farm, I could probably make 2 or 3 things. The tortillas are what I don't have. There is a way to make them, though. I know there's a way to make tortillas. This was never a restaurant, but it might could make a good nightclub. But the pump noodles is right here. I mean, it's already got all the stuff needed. He would just have to come in and set up like the interactive points, like the stoves, the sinks, all of that. But see, they have a couple of restaurants up in Roxwood. I must have scared them all. They're all on the way. A restaurant in Roxwood would not probably be a bad idea. Yeah, the donut shop, that might be the best shout for Echo. The only problem is it's up in Roxwood, and I know she wants to be in the city. I don't think country girl when I think of Echo. But I mean, it's coffee and donuts. I mean, hell. That's the perfect combination. If she's on today and somebody wants to say they found the location for a coffee and donut shop, then yeah, right here. It's already set up. You know, it's already set up for everything she's looking for. And there's another restaurant, another Punk Noodles over here, somewhere in that area. Let's see. See, now I don't know what to do. I've done... I guess I could put my stuff up. But I think the reason there's not that many... The restaurants won't be open this early because there's not a lot of people in the city right now. I got these. These are coffee. And I got them to see if I could actually make something with them. So I can finally give Echo some coffee. But you can't. My mind is slipping, everyone. Okay. Had to look at something real quickly. The mechanic shop's been pretty good about being open. We'll see that. So, what should I do? I've done farming, I've done fishing, I've done mining. I've picked up products for Elite. Picked up products for myself. I wish there were more jobs up here. She went on a boat. See, I missed everything. I wasn't online. My internet was out yesterday. Like all day. My stream ended abruptly. It came back on for about 10 minutes and I made a small little 2-minute long video explaining what happened. And then I couldn't watch anything because my phone battery is so small. It dies so quick. And I was away. I was at doctor's appointment. So I didn't see much of anything. I watched Joey's stream. I might have to go look at that. Go pull up Wally's video from yesterday. You know what? I could take a count. Real quick. I don't think I've got Elite to actually sign his plushie yet. And I see him every day. So far, I've gotten Haley, Kendrick, Tibbs, Atchie, Mac, Senna, Snowy, Bucket, Joey, Echo, Opie, Angel, Natalie, Snowy, and Bob. I've had them sign their plushies. I've seen Ty and I've seen Yvette, but I don't know them enough to walk up and be like, hey, it has to be natural. And oh, that's not Snowy, that's Hardy. And I have had Hardy sign it. I said Snowy right here too. I was like, why did I say Snowy twice? But like, it's gonna be hard getting Jack to sign his. Because he's not in Hero Lock because he's a real officer now. And the bet, I don't even know who Bet is. I mean, technically I could ask Harry to sign the Bet one. Because, you know, he was the Bet. He was one of them anyway. Yep, area is my favorite one. Like the area of a rug or area of a circumference. Up, who's this? A cowboy. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're a cowboy.
No, I'm a cow.
No, you're a boy, but you're a cow. You're a cowboy.
Technically, yes.
Do you have any plushies?
No, I gave you my plushies beforehand.
Ah,
I pulled out the
see,
truck.
You're in your disguise now. Your cowboy disguise.
Yeah, but I'm also just a cow.
Okay, what kind of milk do you make?
Ha! Excuse me?
You're a cow. Cows make milk.
Yeah. Full fat milk.
Okay, I own a few cows.
You know a few cows?
No, I own. I'm a farmer.
Ah. What milk do they make?
One is chocolate milk because he's brown, and then the other one has a yellow nose. I mean, a pink nose, and he makes strawberry.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Must make a lot of revenue off that.
you would look like a coffee cow, cause you're black like coffee.
Ah, I see. I'm not joining your farm to make some milk.
Aw, you sure?
Yeah.
I'll give you some hay.
Pretty sure. Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, I have actual hay. I feed my cows.
How much pay we talking?
No, hay. Hay.
No. I need pay. No, not
I
hay.
don't have that. Cows don't eat money.
No. I do.
No, cows eat hay. You can't fool me.
No. Fine.
How much hay do you want for some coffee milk?
I think my fee's quite high. So how much
Okay.
hay you got?
I don't have any on me right now, but I can go to my farm and get some.
That's interesting.
It has to
That
be,
is interesting.
but I have to wait for my official milk tester, and he's not in the city right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Jojo is my official milk tester, and he has to enjoy your milk before you get your hay.
I see. So I guess my milk's not getting tried anytime soon then.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll call him and see if he's in city. No, he's not. He's sleeping. Well, all right, but if you're
I see.
interested in selling your milk, let me know. I have all the hay you can get. All right, have a nice day. You know, honestly, I think Joey would have approved of that entire conversation. I need to eat something. I've not been paying attention. I'm at 16 food and 15 drink. And hopefully, this time, I don't rob the shelf. I accidentally came in here the other day and went to this and hit the rob shelf instead. No, Redline has a lot of clothing though. And people find their own. Like this is just my general farm girl outfit, but it's not my actual farming outfit. This is my default outfit. This is what I wear whenever I join any city. This is what I wore in 1.8. Everyone saw me in this. But this is my farming outfit. Because I need the hat to keep the sun out of my eyes. Yeah, but people make outfits, and there's some interest. I've made a couple of outfits that y'all have never seen. Mainly because I've probably already destroyed them to make rags. Because I thought you could craft experience that way, but you can't. Look, nope. Like, I'll show you the outfits I got. I've got this one. Just general outfit. Then I have this one for when I'm dealing with my pigs. And it's how you make it. And then this one I had an idea, but it's not come through yet. But I don't like how my face looks in this outfit. It makes me look really mannish in the face. But this is the outfit I normally wear. I just wish we could, like, redesign. Like, go to a plastic surgeon and redesign our face a little. Because my problem is I always look angry with how I made my eyes. She always looks like she's mad. And I don't want that. I don't want people thinking she's mad. She's not really mad. Yeah, but they have, the banana outfit I think is still in here. The cow outfits, they have the inflatable dinosaur. And people just, they make their outfits. Yeah, I know. They had it. They had it at one point. I don't know. They just took it out. But yeah, plastic surgeon. Yep, I want to change my brow and my nose. That's my biggest things. Because when you create your character, when I say it, sometimes your finished product does not look like what you saw when you created it. Like, I didn't have a big nose in the creator. Here I do, though. My eyebrows were not attack eyebrows, where it looks like I'm mad. It looked normalish. And it finished off with some ice cream. Because who doesn't like ice cream? See, I want to be able to make this. For the mini malls, I want to be able to make the ice cream and sell it to them. That way they don't, I can deliver it to them. Or maybe I can make money. You don't have to go pick it up. You don't have to take time out your day to pick it up. I can bring it to you for a fee. Because he charges Elite, $2,500, I think, to pick up the batteries. Well, I can deliver water or ice cream or even sandwiches and charge them like a small delivery fee. That just makes up for gas. It's extra interaction, so it's not just farming only deals with restaurants. We deal with the mini malls. And I know gas stations. I keep putting it up here and every time Yeah, there's a preset that I use in every city that makes them look female. And in this city, it didn't look it. And I don't mind how I look. But I wish I could change, like, edit little things. And who knows? That might be put in. That might be put in later on. Welcome, Trollective. Okay. Yeah, I know, Lauren. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. When one of the popular people, when it affects them, it gets addressed. So we might have a plastic surgeon if Lauren pushes it enough. If she's like, I want to do something about it, we might get it. That would be an interesting thing, though. To actually make, like, you have to go see Natalie to get plastic surgery. Like, actually have a plastic surgeon. Like, that's a role that you have to see that person and pay that person to get it done. So it's not just, a local standing on the side of the building. I was going to talk to him, Harry, about introducing a role. This guy is not going to have anything for me, I bet. I don't know you. Yeah, he does. We talked for like an hour yesterday. We didn't. Believe me, we didn't. But like interactive, because I was in a city that they had a plastic surgeon role, and there was 2 of them in the city. And if they weren't in the city, you didn't get plastic surgery. But there might be a reason for that, though. There might be a reason. Yeah, Nat did her job good. I don't think I did mine bad. Just the brow. I don't know. Something about the brow I'm just not a fan of. But I don't think I did a bad job. The green lips really set it all. It distracts you from the eyebrows. But if you want to know why green hair and green lips and green eyes, go to redlinerp.net and go to the wiki section, and under characters, you can read up about all of our characters. Okay, should I go? See, I don't do the gym anymore. I mine from my experience now, but I can't gain any levels. So it's not really even worth trying. Like this. It says I don't have research. But yet I have all this. Skill already unlocked. And it seems to only affect people. Oh, there goes somebody. It only seems to affect people who've taken the mining expert. I know people who've taken expert looting and have this completely done, and they have nothing like this. It seems to only be affecting mining. It isn't, but I see it. I see it, you know, and that's the thing. Who is this? I thought they beached their car for a second. Is that Athena? Hello.
Hello.
Is the fish biting?
How are you?
Oh, sorry, my throat was hurting. Is the fish biting?
Yeah, pretty good so far.
Oh, that's great. I see they opened the purse and given us more for the lower fish.
Yeah, they're not bad, actually.
Now they might be worth keeping. What are you catching?
It's pretty decent.
What you out here trying to catch?
I'm just kind of fishing, you know, because it's just kind of fun. But been catching a lot of trouts.
Yeah. I like fishing. It's relaxing. Well,
It's very serene.
yep. Well, good luck to you. I hope you get all the fish you need. If you get a
Like your
giant
hair.
squid, thank you. If you get a giant squid, let me know. I'm buying them.
Ooh, okay.
I can turn them into calamari on my farm.
Oh, I love calamari.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day. I'll see you later.
Hey, take care.
I cannot make calamari. I cannot. What I can do, though, is take 2 electric eels and a giant squid and turn them into an item I can sell for considerably more. Hello? Hola.
Hey, what's up, Arya?
Hi. Are the fish catching?
Well, not too bad.
What you trying to catch?
Pretty much anything.
If you catch a giant squid, I'll buy it from you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can
I have
make
yet to
calamari.
see a giant squid.
Well, if you get one, let me know. You have any plushies?
No, I didn't even fucking start
I-
collecting
I-
those.
Let me ask again. Do you have any plushies?
No, I don't collect them.
Okay. All right. Thank you. If you get any, I might buy those too.
Unless
All
you
right.
get them from fucking parcels or garbage. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably spent about $300K on plushies alone.
That's wild. I don't see the point in it. I
Why?
mean,
Well, when they
I-
take them all away, I can pull one out and be like, hey, do you want this? And then be like, you can't have it.
yeah, but then they're just gonna take them away and they'll be gone. So it's
You know
like
what you
300K down the drain.
They better not. They try to come for my plushies. I'm gonna sick my cows on them.
Mad cows, huh?
Yep. They're gonna stampede all over them. But what I'm planning on doing is buying a bunch of unopened ones, and then when they take them away, I can sell the unopened ones for like 10 times what they're selling for now.
That's actually not a bad business plan.
Yep, but it requires a big upfront cost. Kind of like fishing.
Yeah. Fishing is just—it's not what it once was, though.
You know,
This-
they've given us a little more for the bad fish.
Yeah, I seen that, but they took away some of the good fish.
Okay. They let me. I just want to be able to catch my shark. They still won't let me catch my shark.
I got a tiger and a leopard earlier.
Yeah, but the great white you can't put in your pocket. I mean, I have deep pockets. I know these pants are short, but the pockets are long.
Pants are short, but pockets are deep.
Yep. Did you see the cowboy?
What cowboy?
There was a guy at the garage. He was dressed in a cow outfit, and he's a boy, so he's a cowboy. And he said
Oh,
he said he had coffee milk, and I told him that I needed JoJo is my official milk taster, and I had JoJo taste his milk, and JoJo's not in the city though, so I can't buy any.
oh my God.
Yeah, I was gonna pay him in hay, because cows eat hay, and he didn't seem interested at first, but I think he'll come around.
Ah, there's a stingray.
Oh, that's good. You gotta watch it though; they go bad now.
I seen that. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I can leave a rainbow trout in my trunk for days, and it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
I mean,
God
is it?
forbid the stingray goes bad.
Your trunk might smell bad though.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck to you. I'm gonna go see y'all later.
Have fun.
Yeah, Arya doesn't really interact with Opie. Why am I running to that truck like it's mine? Another thing that I've seen people do is like, see Athena right there? They'll wait for her to start fishing, and then they'll go in the trunk and steal all the fish, and then just leave. I've seen so many pirates do that. Like the guy fishing down there, he's looking at the water. He's not looking at his truck. So I could literally go in his truck, take everything, and he wouldn't know until he goes to put another fish in. How you doing, Panda? I'm looking for the button to lock my truck, but I'm hitting my seatbelt button. Oh, I thought somebody might be in here. This is what I was gonna pitch it to French, could I run the fishing store right here? But you can't do that. They need to be able to buy and sell. Another thing, I wish they would add another aquarium. Like maybe in the city. Maybe like over here. You know, along the coast. But it gives us a reason to go to Roxwood, because you have to sell your fish here. But that's when fishing was first, when it was like 75K every 15 minutes. People were requesting another aquarium. They moved the illegal store, the illegal fish we used to have to sell right here. But then everybody just started fishing right here. So now they moved it completely landlocked. No water around. I approve of that move. I like that they did that. That's a good touch. Most people thought that, like, on the Discord, when they started messing with fishing, most people thought I was going to complain because I'm the number one. And I've agreed with everything they've done. I think it's a good idea. Except the shark. Except the gray white. That's been my only complaint, is that I could never get one. No one can pick up a great white shark. It weighs 100 pounds. Because it just hasn't happened. She will, but I'll interact with Opie whenever we see each other if it comes up. But I'm not gonna go search out to interact with him, because that's metagaming. Because how would she know he's, where he is to go interact with him? I've interacted a couple of times with Opie. He's come out to my farm as an officer, because they thought somebody was stealing out here. I've had him sign my plushies. He knows who I am. For the most part, he knows. Listen, he's probably going to be the one to call me Area, like Elite does, because that's who talks about me the most to him. But he knows who I am, but he can't wife me. That's why we don't interact. I'll be honest with you. Technically, Arya's already married. Technically. She's trying to get her husband to fly into this city. He's actually applied, and we're waiting to see what happens. Yeah, exactly, Lexi, exactly. I didn't seek out Ralph. Ralph caught me while I was mining one day and said, do you want to sell your coal? And then I just kept coming back, and I kept calling him, but he's finally just like, you just want to work for us? And you could just get coal? And now I interact with him when I see him because I have a reason to. God, I wish Joey would have been there, because I'd have told him to come try milk. I would have not said it was from someone else. And he would have rolled up, and I'd have been like, yeah, you need to taste this man's milk. This cowboy's milk. I wish he would have been here. In 1.8, I talked to Opie one time. The entirety of 1.8. And he thought my name was Beth, because I told him I was deaf. But he thought I said my name was Beth. We know, it's kind of like, you have a neighbor next door, but you might not know who he is. Kind of like that. He knows I'm in the city, but I'm not someone he's going to try to seek out. And I'm fine with that. It'll happen eventually.
Hello.
Hello, it's me again. I'm calling. I'm about to feed my cows. I just didn't want to have you waste your time coming up here.
Oh, it's all good. No worries.
All right. Have a nice day. Stay safe.
You too. You
All
too.
right, bye-bye. See, if I don't do that, they'll come up here, and the problem is I don't know which cops have been told. Like, if I get a rookie, he might arrest me again. So I always... Dude, I'll be honest with you, David. I've never put gas in my car from any city station. I have never used a gas station in the city. Arya is a country. She does not like the city. It's too loud for her right now. Because she can hear, and it's just too many voices. She has no reason to be in the city, I guess. Would be my, reasoning. What'd I get? See, I get free bait here as well. I gotta take this. So the next time I see that guy, I can be like, hey, I got it. But yeah, I wish Joey would have been in city. That would have been hilarious. Joey's reaction would have been great. Oh, you were the pink haired I was talking to? Well, welcome. I know, that's the thing. I was told, Jamson, I was told that sugar was an ingredient in meth. That's why I went big into sugar. And now we find out it's not. But a dessert cafe is going to need a lot of sugar. So it's not a loss. Alright, see, this is bait. The dragonflies and the earthworms are bait. So I can technically use that. But you see the things I'm getting? They're not used for anything. That's why they don't care. If, yeah, I was at the police station getting him to sign, I was getting Mac to sign her plushie. And the reason I was there is I had to go to Burger Shot. And after I was leaving Burger Shot, I saw a crime, so I was going to the police station to report it. But Mac and Opie were there, so I got them to sign their plushies. That's the same one where I gave him Frenchie's plushie. Because Mac told me his plushie had a skull on it, so I got the Frenchie one and I made sure to give it to him first. That way he'd see. And it got a reaction, just like I thought it would. But the best possible thing you can get out of those hay bales are the mushrooms. And right now, nobody's really asking for them. So they don't mind. Now, if they'd had, like, I could find a gun or something in there, they would have never let me search it. So I should be done. I shouldn't have... Yep, okay. So 200 flour, so I had 200 wheat, so it's 1 for 1 the whole way. Yeah, I know. Well, it was done on purpose, David. It was done on purpose. I know who he is, of course. Right, I knew which one was his. But Arya doesn't. Yeah, Joey, he always used to say that I was leaking my juices. With the green goop. Well, I can... Flour. See, I'm worried about running out of stock. They had, oh, for all of y'all who didn't see earlier, this farm and this farm are now available. I was thinking about buying this one, but I can only own one. But beyond that, there are 3 gas stations now that are available. So if you want to go buy these gas stations, if you're in 2.0, you know, you can thank me for the metagaming. I've heard, like, I watch streams just like y'all do. I watch Elite stream, I watch Joey stream, I watch, you know, Frenchie and Alana. And I've heard the horror stories about owning a gas station. And it does not seem like something I want to do. There's a reason Elite wanted out of his gas station. I'd be more interested in a foundry. The only foundry I'd be interested in is Ralph's. Because the other ones are in the city. French? You know, look, I'm gonna say he's probably the hardest working streamer in Redline. Because he also is our lead developer. Everything goes through him and Opie. But he's the one who implements it. So for him to do everything he can for this city, and then on top of that to come in and entertain us all with what he does, he's a hard worker. And Havoc does not get enough credit for what he does. You know, he does not get enough credit for all he does for us. And I thank him every time I see him, every time, it's not in city. I thank him for it. Yeah. Elite does seem like he wants the money on the down low. Like, you know what though? You say that, but I mean, he does garbage. He does mining. It doesn't seem like he's trying, not trying. He just wants a business he paid so much for to pay him back. And I'm the same way. I mean, I've put $1.5 million into my farm. I want that back. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. See, when I say French is one of the hardest working streamers, I'm not discounting Opie or Lauren or Elite or even Ice Tricks. Even, Canadian Gamers works hard. I'm not discounting anyone. But a lot of us, we play this game. French, this is his and Opie's world that we play in. I've been in servers where it is like pay to win is the mentality. If you pay, speaking of Canadian gamers. Hello.
How you doing?
Hey, do you have any plushies?
And I've got a few, not any good ones really. I've got Opie, I've got Echo, a few other ones. Nothing fancy.
I need Harry K and the Bet Guy.
I don't have either one of those.
And I need the mystery plushie. Who's the mystery plushie?
I have no idea.
All right, let me ask
Everybody's
you that again.
been asking.
Who's the mystery plushie?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
Oh,
I don't even
that's-
collect them. I've got 8, 9 of them, I think, and I've only got those from doing the postal runs. I haven't even been bothered with it. I got too much other stuff on the go. I've been trying to get my level up so I can smush some lithium, but I can't even do that yet. So
Go to the gym.
what?
Go to the gym. It's right
The
there.
who? The
The
gym?
gyms.
The hell
Yeah.
with the gym. The gym don't work. It's broken.
Aw. Well,
I
go
keep
mining.
sliding around from left to right. Oh, I've been mining, believe me. I was over in
Yeah.
the snow mining. I was down there coal mining this morning, but now I got to go do garbage runs so I can get some oil.
You want to sell some coal?
I don't have much. I've only got 30, and I only got that so I could do up the lithium, but I just don't have the experience to do the lithium yet.
Why don't you just go farm the lithium?
I did. I've got over 100 lithium, and I've got about 100 lithium nuggets.
Oh, did you go to the mine?
I went and played in the snow.
Oh, you get a lot more in the mine over there.
Isn't? I was in there before, but I didn't find much. I found some lead and other stuff, but I didn't find much for lithium over there.
There's like 6 rocks in there, and you can just circle around and get them all at once.
Up in the snow's the same thing. There's just 5 of them outside the cave. You just run around, keep doing it. And then when you go
Yeah, I
inside
know.
the cave, you can get
Here.
diamonds.
Pull your phone out. I'll give you something might help. There you go. I wrote a book. Go to
Oh,
your
did ya?
notes.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it. I'm no good with this fancy shit.
This is the book I wrote. It tells where
Mining
all
for
the
dummies.
locations.
Well, fuck, you got my name on there. Jesus. I swear, some days, I don't know.
It
Okay.
tells you so far. I haven't
Mhm.
found uranium, marble, or titanium. That's all I'm missing. But it tells you where everything is and what is in it.
Okay, well, next time I'm up in the snow, I did find another mine up there, but last time I checked, there was nothing in there. It was just an empty mine.
Yeah,
But
I
now
found
that
that.
that the lithium is up there, maybe the ice has
lithium's-
shifted enough.
The lithium's been up there for 2 or 3 weeks. I found that early
No,
on.
but there's another mine up there that not many
Yeah.
people know about. I found
on the
it.
small
It's not.
on the small island.
Nope, not on the small one.
Oh, there's an island
the
on the.
big
There's
one.
there's a cave on the small island too.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just there the other day. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah, no, but there's one over on the ice, by Mount Tay, and then there's another one
Yeah.
over by the Twin Peaks. The one by Mount Tay was always empty, but I don't know.
They have
If it
one
still
by
is.
Mount. There's 3. There's 2 at Mount Tay. One of them has sulfur, but you can't mine it.
Yeah, and that's the same as what's in the Twin Peaks. It has sulfur and
Yeah.
sand in it.
It has sulfur and diamonds.
No, all I was getting was sand. I tried it a few times, and by the time I
Yeah.
got 50 sand, I just gave up. So,
Yeah,
but
the diamonds
I don't know.
are
It's got to
hard.
be somewhere. I heard there was a mining spot.
know it's
on
not Havoc
mountain
alone.
behind us over here, but I haven't been able to find it.
There's a what now?
There's a mining spot on the mountain, the big mountain right over here, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah,
rumors
it's-
of people
yeah.
talking about it, but
It's in my book.
is it in your? Okay, I'll read it more after. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to think
You get-
where.
You get silver.
Have you checked Mount Josiah, or Josiah, however the heck you
Yeah.
pronounce it?
There's
Okay.
gold in the canyon.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of places that I've seen over the years of.
The weirdest place I
Hmm.
found it is in the swamp.
Yeah, you wouldn't think there'd be a mine in the swamp.
Yeah, there's iron in the swamp. I know he's
Okay,
the head
well, I'll
dev
have
and
to
he has a
peek around. If I
team.
do find any
And
of those
believe
you're
me, I
looking for, I'll let you
appreciate
know.
all the teamwork. All right, have a good day.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, bye. I did that, but all the decisions come to him. I mean, he's the head dev. I don't discount any other devs doing work. You know? But at the end of the day, he's the boss, and he's held accountable. Oh, now I'm injured. Now I gotta go. Oh, our ambulance isn't there. I saw ambulance on duty. Oh, that's my book. Yep, ambulance one. Oh. Since I don't really need them, I'm gonna just hobble around for a bit. Which is awkward because, like, I can flop. And then sometimes when I get up, I'm not injured anymore. Like, I don't run injured. I don't know, sometimes that happens. But for right now, I can drive. Oh, hold on, everyone. Well, Chad, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end it right here. My patient is up, and I need to take care of her. She slept in late today, so I got to stay late. I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow. I can't guarantee, because like I said, they never sent me something saying my internet was completely fixed. Let's talk to this
Hello.
guy. Hello. Hey, do you have plushies?
No, do you happen to have a lockpick by any chance?
Yeah. Here, I can give you one.
Thank you.
I only have one.
You know, stupid cops always take them.
I wouldn't know. I've never been arrested.
Oh, wow. Wait, do you own a farm by any chance?
Yes, I do.
Do they give you good money?
No.
Oh.
I had made no money out of it, but apparently the government is working on it for me. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Have fun. All right, have a good day.
You too.
Don't get caught.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, but I'm gonna have to let y'all go. I'm here in Stearns, and I gotta get breakfast started. It's 10 o'clock. Is anyone else live? I don't know. Let's see. I was hoping Joey might be live. He sometimes goes live this early. I can't redirect. Maka. Maka is live. Okay. Let's see. Let's see who's live. Canadian Gamers. Maka. Okay, so who do we raid? Canadian Gamers or Maka? Who do I tell y'all to go to? I'm gonna let chat decide. I'm trying. Well, I spent 2 hours. I do appreciate all of y'all for staying and hanging out with me. That much is true. Nobody really streams at this time in the morning. But let's see. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin. Let's go see. We ready? My coin is a replica of the platinum chip from Fallout 76. All right. Oh, yep, Maka it is. All right, everybody. I'm gonna post a link to the chat. I'm gonna post a link to his stream. And that's how I have to do it. I can't raid yet. You need 1,000 before you can raid. You need 1,000 subscribers. But there's the link to Maka's stream. I do appreciate all of y'all for hanging out. And y'all have a nice day, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all will probably see me a little later in here too.